welcome back. I am Jason Salyer, and it is a terrible, miserable, rainy day, and I love it. It's my favorite weather of all time. And my little kiddos here and I are going to hike to the top of this mountain up there, and they don't have a poncho because we were unprepared, sort of. But I've got some trash bags here, and we're gonna whip up some impromptu ponchitos for the kiddos. You in?
No.
This is the head. Had to make it a little bigger. Those kids have giant melons, so we gotta make the hole bigger. Got huge heads. See how tall she is. I'll cut it off. Did you see you saw sparks?
I think she did.
What are you doing? Stand up, weirdo. Here, put your arms through, weirdo. Go. You're supposed to keep it out of the water. Don't drop your boots, I'm coming. Look at you, being tough. It hurts, doesn't it? A big part of being in the outdoors is being resilient and being tough. Crossing a really, really cold river like this in the wintertime, not that it's that cold out right now, maybe, was it in the 50s? But the water is freezing and it is painfully cold to put your feet in it. But having your kids do things like this gives them, I think, just a little bit of mental fortitude, some resilience. And I think that without that, life can be pretty tough. You guys have to get us to the top of that mountain and back to here where we can get back to our car. So I really want my kids to have kind of an adventurous spirit. I want them to look at the top of a mountain and say, I could climb that, you know, I can conquer that, I can beat that. You know, whether it be an actual mountain or a metaphorical mountain. I want them to look at obstacles as challenges that they can conquer. I don't want them to be afraid of anything. I want them to believe that they can do anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how difficult. Doesn't matter what everyone around them is saying, because they're going to have people their entire lives tell them that they can't do something, shouldn't do something. And those people that are saying those things are saying that because they can't and they won't, because they're too afraid or whatever. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to give up before you even start. And my children will not be those type of people.
Wait, Billy got one. Wait.
That's right down there is the road. That's kind of where we parked, just to the left a bit. That's how high we climbed. And these little turkeys in their trash bag ponchos made it. Hi, Sage. Do you like your fashionable trash bag?
No. I mean, sure.
I like how you have dirt all over your face too.
And water and eyebrows.
I carry concealed in an appendix carry, and an appendix carry is a little bit tricky for mountain climbing. It kind of gets in the way a little bit, unless it's one of those really, really small sub-compact pistols, but the Glock 19 is a little bit big. I would say probably a chest rig might be best. Something like, what's the company? hill people gear offer a chest rig that might be a better option for this kind of trekking through mountains and such, because that's kind of what they're designed for. But anyway, that's a side note. But anyway, we got to the top of the mountain. The kids did an excellent job. And again, it's just about building some resiliency, setting goals, conquering, difficult situations. And I think that, it's easy for people to make excuses to not go out and do stuff like this, not necessarily climb mountains, but just anything. It's easy to sit at home and do nothing and feel sorry for yourself. But you almost never regret it when you come out and do things like this and you challenge yourself and climb to the top of the mountain. So I'd just like to encourage all of you watching just to get out, explore the space. It doesn't have to be, necessarily an activity just like this one, but just be more active. Do something every single day. It does so much for your health, just emotionally, physically, spiritually. Just makes you a much stronger, healthier individual. Places like this are good for teaching kids skills because they're not too far off the beaten path. We're 20 minutes from my granny's house, and it took us maybe an hour to hike up here. So we're not that far from civilization. We're not that far from our car. If something should go wrong, it's not that big a deal. The safety lies just at the bottom of this hill. But teaching the kids skills that could potentially, like the life-saving skills, the first aid knowledge, the survival skills, building fires, shelters, and all that kind of stuff is really, really important, especially when we get a little bit more off the beaten path. If I was here with just the kids and my wife wasn't here with me, something should happen to me, what would they do? Would they know what to do? Would they know how to get themselves out of this situation? And those are the kind of skills that we're going over, and we're trying to teach the kids and instill upon them, because we want them to be able to fend for themselves. Gonna navigate their way out of this. What if I fell off this cliff to my doom and I was not coming back? What would you guys do? Any ideas? You would laugh. Messed up, you little freak. All right, you're a weirdo. Now tell me for real, what would you do? Elijah knows. What would you do?
We would start a fire.
You'd start a fire?
Yeah.
Right here?
What? No.
If I fell off the cliff, the first thing you'd do is start a fire?
No. And I'll go down. I would go down there.
No, before he fell off, I'd grab his hat.
What'd she say? Make a what? She would go down there, make a dance floor, and then start dancing. What's wrong with my children?
No, I would bury you.
She'd bury me first.
And then
What?
I would do it. He'd eat you.
You'd eat me.
First we need to dance, then we need to eat you. Because you're our survivor.
I need you guys to be serious for just a minute. If I fell off of this cliff and I was hurt really, really badly, or I was dead from falling off the cliff, really, and you guys were stuck up here by yourselves, what would you do, Elijah?
I would go down navigating back down all the way down to the road to our car.
Yeah.
And then I would go on the side of the road, walking with my hand out like this.
And you'd hitchhike?
Yeah.
Would you wave a car down and ask for help?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Listen, you guys can see the road, right? There's the road.
Yeah.
So that's where you need to go. But you could follow the way that we came up, right? You could follow our tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do that? Mm-hmm. These are going to get us back to the river. You guys are going to find the spot that we crossed the river, and you're going to get us to our car. Got it? I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to guide you. I might help you get across the river. But I'm not going to guide you. Actually, I'm not even going to help you get across the river this time. You guys are on your own. You can help. The three of you are going to pretend that I'm not even here.
I know what I do. So I'll go back down, find our car, get in it, try to start it, and then go back to Granny's house.
You drive her yourself back to Granny's house?
I just crashed into a few trees.
I knew that it was down there because I could hear the water.
That's right. You
that
can hear
we
the river.
Went by.
Yep. So find our trail.
This way.
That way! That way! The other way!
I think we're doomed. to spend the night. We are destined to spend the night in the woods tonight, I think.
I remember this. Oh no, it's raining. Dad, I brought us the right way.
Good job, bud.
Dad, are you coming?
The kids found the car, which is great. They came right out to it pretty much. But it's one of the worst spots to try to cross the river, as you can see. You can't cross right here. Help each other out. Don't let her slip. Don't pull anybody. Go slow, go slow, go slow. Got her.
I mean, it would have been so funny to go though.
Help each other out. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.
I would undig you, and then I would take you.
She would exhume you.
Build a fire, cook you, and eat. And then I would build my dance floor back.
So you would eat me
Well,
and then dance to celebrate.
No, I would cut off your legs and then eat the legs.
Oh my God.
Because
And
they're the
then save
fattiest
the
part.
rest. Save the rest
Because
for
they're
later.
the meatiest parts. That's messed up.
What has she been watching?
You guys are creepy.
God.
It's gonna.
Their mother
She's
is
gonna-
clearly been a bad influence on them.